The Dallas Arboretum is a top attraction, welcoming over 1 million guests a year. But former employees say the park's rosy image masks a culture of discrimination.
The problem is leadership.
This employee, who asked not to be identified because their family isn't aware they're non-binary, is one of at least 4 employees who have filed equal employment opportunity complaints in the last year.
I was devastated, and that's to say it lightly.
They say the atmosphere changed when they and others began putting pronouns in email signatures. A manager sent an email telling employees to only use the standard signature and later to stop using pronoun pins as well.
I was told that, the Arboretum has to be careful about what we choose to do because donors are who pay our paycheck.
Because others kept quotes and Bible verses in their signature, they kept using their pronouns.
Being misgendered is so harmful. It's like a wound that keeps getting picked at.
They say management began punishing them for previously accepted practices before another argument over using pronouns led to them being fired.
I didn't want it to continue, and I didn't want it to happen to anybody else.
David Jeffcoat filed his complaint in May. He says in 7 years of working as a gate attendant, he never mentioned he was gay until late 2021, when he had to tell his bosses his husband had COVID.
That's whenever the things that seemed to start to change for me.
Like the first employee, he felt targeted by management, getting punished for routine actions.
They were trying to come up with a reason to, terminate me.
After he hurt his back slipping on ice following a storm in February, he was eventually fired.
Defeated, disgusted. I thought I had worked pretty good for them.
The city of Dallas owns the Arboretum with management contracted out, but that contract could be canceled under city law if discrimination is discovered. In a statement, the Arboretum said it couldn't comment on the investigation, but added, "We are sad that an employee would feel they have been treated unfairly and will thoroughly investigate the allegations made in the charges of discrimination." In June, Arboretum Board Chairman Jim Ryan announced actions to be more inclusive.
Our goal through all this is to make the Arboretum a better place when we work through all this than it was when it started.
It included updating the equity statement, mandatory diversity training, and allowing pronouns in signatures.
It's hard to see that they were not willing to make these changes until we spoke up.
Both are thankful the wheels are turning, but say pruning out discrimination takes continued tending.
I'd have to see it to believe it.
We need to make sure that leadership is accountable for their past harm that they've caused.
In Dallas, I'm William Joy.